Don't buy the iPhone 15 if you are planning to manhandle it. In a recent video of Jedirig Everything, when he tried his infamous durability test on iPhone 15 Pro Max, with just a push of his thumb, the whole back glass got obliterated. And not only that, when you're gonna try to fix your iPhone 15, well, you can fix it yourself, but you cannot use your phone because the phone is DRM protected. That means if you didn't fix your phone from an authorized Apple repairer or a repair shop, then they won't have the necessary software to unlock those DRMs, and that's the reason I fixed it, gave it a lower score. And welcome to a fresh new episode of TD News Show. But now let's talk about Intel, because their upcoming Meteor Lake CPUs getting a little too confused, because according to a recent interview in PC World, one of Intel's executive vice president said that these Meteor Lake CPUs are for desktop. And then we all got confused because it was supposed to be for mobile chips. Then Intel has to come out and clarify that by desktop they mean desktop sized mobile PCs, or in other words, mini PCs or AIOs. Now, if you ask any enthusiast, they won't consider them as a desktop grade product, but they sit on a desk, so they can be called desktop. And to be honest, a lot of people do call them desktops, so it's a lost in a transaction type of scene. But that doesn't mean that these CPUs are losing though, because according to a new Geekbench leak, the Core 7165H, which is a Meteor Lake CPU, scored 2502 on single core and 12,545 in multi-core. Now this CPU has 16 cores and 22 threads with a base frequency of 3.8 GHz and a maximum frequency or boost frequency of 4.9 GHz. Now these CPUs will support DDR5, and we don't know about the power consumption, but according to the HA nomenclature, we can easily suspect that this is going to be a high performance or a gaming grade CPU. And talking about gaming, if you game on your laptop, then your discrete GPU might not perform as well as it was advertised, or you are seeing a little too much display latency. And this is because how this subsystem is designed. For day-to-day tasks, your system prefers your iGPU, and for much more heavier tasks, let's just say gaming, your system prefers your discrete GPU. And when you are gaming, the frame making process happens on your discrete GPU and it gets transferred to your integrated GPUs, where it will do the job of showing those frames to the screen. If your iGPU is not as capable as your discrete GPU, then you will face bottleneck, which results in less performance, more latency, and even in some cases less battery life. So some high-end laptops use multiplexer or MUX, where they smartly switch discrete GPU and iGPU. But not every laptop has that feature. That is only reserved for high-end gaming laptop, whether it's from Nvidia or AMD. And that's the reason Microsoft is bringing a new feature, cross adapter scan out. And according to Microsoft, this will result in 16% increase in frame rates and 27% decrease in display latency. And they also confirmed that this is a feature embedded in Windows 11, and never unknowingly click on any link that will promise you reward if you are a Gen Z. Because according to a recent Deloitte survey, they have seen that Gen Zs are more prone to fall on online scams than boomer, and the best to protect their identity and data and money from scams are millennials. Now this could have a plethora of reasons. First, boomers, or let's just say old people, are not that much familiar with the internet, and Gen Zs are too familiar on the internet, and their whole lives kind of revolves around the internet. And millennials saw the rise of internet, they saw the rise of online scams, virus, trojans, and so many more things, and that's the reason they might be a little safer on the internet. And if you are a Gen Z and if you're worried that what to do, well, subscribe to my channel, because I'm gonna make a video how to protect your identity and not to fall in any scams. And good news for all those Redditors who do good posting on the Reddit, or who spend almost half of their life on Reddit, because now Reddit will reward you with real money. Now this is a step on the right direction, but my question is, what will you do to moderate content? Because a lot of content are reposted and copied from another platform. How will you deal with DMCA and copyright now that you will pay users with money? Because when there is no money involved, these are the questions you don't have to answer as a platform. But when it comes money, well, everybody want to take the share. Do you have plans to buy a new phone? Are you waiting for Pixel 8 to come out? Well, then you need to know this, because the Pixel 8 series will see a price increase about of $100. Now this is for a lot of reasons, but the main reason is because they are now supporting their Pixel phones from Pixel 8 for 7 years. Yes, 7 years Pixel 8 will be supported. So if you want a phone which needs to last for 7 years, the Pixel 8 series might be a good option for you. And talking about Google, in Google fashion, they are killing another service. In this case, Google Podcast. Now, Google Podcast will be integrated into YouTube Music. And if you were planning to buy a PS5, now this is the time to buy it, because Sony is offering one free game anyone who buys a new PS5. Now, you have to pick the game from the given list: Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, Marvel Spider-Man Remastered, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, Ratchet & Clank, Demon's Soul, Last of Us Part 1, Skyboy, Returnal, Uncharted, and Death Stranding. Scott Herkelman recently announced that he is leaving AMD. Now he is the president, or he was the senior vice president of AMD's graphics division, and we have been a friendly face for the community, and he officially announced his departure on a tweet. And talking about Twitter, Tesla recently released a video of their Tesla Optimus, and it doesn't look terrifying because it just shots object for you and can do yoga and say namaste. Like, I think it cannot say namaste. The pose is called namaste. It's a yoga pose. But here's the thing. It doesn't look as impressive as Boston Dynamics robots. I don't know, Boston Dynamics, how they make their videos and how they torture their robots to a certain degree, it makes their videos looks more interesting than Tesla's. But hey, who am I to judge? I am not a robotics expert, but I am an expert at telling when the video ends, and it ends now. Yes, this is the end of this video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you haven't, hit the dislike. Feel free to do it. It's totally free. You will hurt my feelings. It will get hurt, but you can do it. And if you want to watch more videos from us, check out this video right here. And if you want to get subscribed, what you waiting for? Do it right here. And this is Akash, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.